And I think for me throughout my career on this team, it's been embracing, if I'm number 13, be the best number 13. Bring the water, bring the music. You know, I'm a huge, if you ask anyone on
Uh,
my team, I am blasting music. You know what I
yeah,
mean? So
that's-
just be.
yeah. But and what empathy you would be able to have with other 13s, 14s, in those roles. And I think you can offer just such great mentorship, in that way, which is everything, especially on a team.
Yeah, 100%. And I think what I love about Seven so much is that there's so much, you need everybody. Sometimes there's the powerhouse, there's the more evasive, there's the speedsters, there are people that have their role. And it's kind of figuring out what your role is within the greater team. And I think um, as our team has evolved and the team culture has evolved, I think that it's figuring out like how can you make your space, create a space, and feel safe in that space. So
Yeah.
um, yeah, so with that, um, how did you keep yourself motivated? And like how did you reward yourself at the same time?
Oh, you know, part of motivation was acknowledging that it wasn't going to be there 7 days a week. And I think accountability in my mind, accountability and motivation are sort of connected because on the days when I woke up and I didn't really feel intrinsically motivated, I was able to realize that I was accountable to a partner and I had a responsibility to show up for him and for the team. And I guess connecting to that greater why, our purpose, once I really knew that, I was able to transform every like I should go to the gym, I should do a double run through. I was able to translate those into I want to because I am and work hard so that I can be the best, or I want to do the double run through so when I get to competition things are easier. And taking the should out of our vocabulary was really big for us. So the motivation, I think, sometimes you have to put your body through the motions even when it doesn't feel good.
Yeah.
I day just jumped out of bed and was so excited to go skate. That's just not realistic. But on the whole, I think you have to believe that you're chasing something that is meaningful and that holds great value and purpose for you.
Mhm.
What motivates you?
What motivates me? I'd say my family, to be
Mhm.
honest. I think my parents are just so resilient. As I was saying before, they're from the Congo and they are just so hardworking. They came from there, they came to Canada and they, were educated, went to school. When they arrived here, none of their credentials was recognized. So they had to go back to school, had to restart and work their way through. Um, and they've sacrificed so much for me and my little sister. And just seeing them always have a smile on their face. My dad picked me up, dropped me off, picked up my friends, dropped us off. Like sometimes, like I play volleyball early on too, and just dropping me off and always being there, playing a sport like rugby. And he's like, I don't know what that is, but you like it, so I'll be there, sure. You know what I mean? And so it's just seeing how committed they were to my dream pushes me to commit and believe in myself as well. So I think as you were saying, like those days where like, man, I have to hit someone over and over again in this water. It's Victoria, so it's raining all the time,
Yeah.
you know? Like, but I know that my parents put in the work. They invested so much in me. Um, and so I got to represent while I'm here.
Mhm.
So,
That's it's so beautiful, and I think it goes to show just the impact that delayed gratification can have. And when you're chasing something, just to try and keep that long-term perspective on the things around you that matter or don't matter in that one given moment.
100%. And well, I think my last question, or maybe I have my last question, and we'll maybe take like one question from the audience.